I was seeing something in my screen and I didn't know what it was. Anyway. I always think about making like this blooper reel when I first start doing videos. Why am I seeing that? I don't know what it is. I always think about making this blooper reel of like things that go on. Anyway, bush show here. I am gonna do your 1 week All right, I'm gonna do your 1 week read. 1 week read, Aquarius. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using Wild Reflections Tarot. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Aquarius? What is going on for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. Well, now. All right, Aquarius. So the first thing that I'm seeing is I feel like there is someone that I feel like you already know this person. You know, I feel like you have some sort of connection. You know, I don't feel like it's kind of taken that step yet, but I definitely feel like you're feeling something toward this person. You know, with that 3 of Cups as that friend card, I feel like this is an associate, someone you work with, someone you're already friends with. But I feel like you want more than a friendship with this person. You know, I feel like you know, this person stood out the moment you met them. Something is different about this person. You know, I feel like they just stand out in a crowd. You notice them. You know, they made a hell of an impression on you. Let's just say that. And I feel like this connection that you have with this person, it's only intense. It only intensified. You know, I feel like you're thinking about this person and only this person. You know, with that 4 of Cups. And I feel like with this person, there's just, like I said, there's just something different about them. And you were drawn to them the first you met them. Like, I feel like you picked them out of a crowd, and there's just something unique about this person. I feel like they're a bit different. You know, almost strange. But in a very good way. You know, they're not like everyone else. You know, I mean, I feel like I don't feel like there's a relationship between you and this person when it comes to, like, you know, a romantic relationship yet, but I feel like you've been thinking about it. You know, I feel like you think about this person, and I feel like there might even be some flirtatious energy, some kind of back and forth, but I feel like that's kind of where it stands. You know, I feel like with this person, it's hard to get a read on them because there is this hot and cold energy. So it's almost like you're not really certain that this person feels the same way. So I feel like that may be a reason why it hasn't moved forward. But what I'm seeing is the reason why there's a hot and cold energy is I feel like they're in the same boat as you. I feel like this person is very interested. And I mean, they think about you, and they don't want you to see it. And that's why there's this hot and cold energy. I feel like when they're around you, they can only spend so much time around you without really feeling that urge to just reach out, grab you, and hold on to you. Because that's what they want to do. They just want to grab hold of you and not let go for a good amount of time. I mean, what I'm seeing, we got the Queen of Wands, is I feel like you know what you want. You just got to go after it. It's about seizing the moment. I feel like there's a very special connection that you and this person have. I feel like even where it is now, I feel like just being around this person just makes you happy. I feel like it just makes you, it's almost like you're excited to see this person every day. When you're going to see them, it's almost like it's like a special kind of oomph. I don't know a better word than oomph, I feel like the more you talk to this person, the more you enjoy talking to this person. I feel like they're very intelligent and they challenge you. And they have a different perspective on things than most people, and I feel like it's something that you share. That's the thing with special connections, is that you'll find someone that may be a bit different, or maybe for some people may even seem a bit weird, but it's like when your weirdness meets their weirdness, you know what I mean? Like, you just look at things the same. And it's that special connection that you have with this person that causes it to be that way. With this person, there's this establishment of trust, which is new. I feel like it's not really easy to find people that we can trust, but with this person, it's like, I feel like there may be even situations where, you've seen that you can trust them. I feel like this person, when they're around, I feel like they're very giving. They show up, and they're very interested. They hang on your words. I mean, there's a very special bond here that I don't feel like we're quite nurturing it, because like I said, I do feel like we're kind of on that area where you're both kind of feeling the same. You both want this, but it's like, who's going to take the first step? And like I said, with very open communication, this person is very intelligent, and I feel like they match you so well. And not only that, but I feel like the conversations you have, not only seeing a different perspective, but also, kind of inspiring. This person sees things different. Like I said, I feel like you knew the moment you met this person, the moment you saw them, there was something different about this person. And the more you get to know them, the more you realize that you were right. I mean, there's a lot of passion between the two of you. There's a lot of fiery energy, a lot of physical energy, but there's something much deeper than that. There's this cerebral connection. And there's also that emotional side of it as well. Like I said, that feeling you get when you're going to see them. That's not for nothing. I feel like this is, like I said, with the Two of Cups, that's that lifelong bond. That's meeting someone that's going to be important to you for life. There's someone that brings something to your life, and someone that, you're establishing something with. And I feel like this connection only grows stronger and stronger by the day, by the moment. When you're around them, you just, like I said, it's inspiring to be around them. And, it kind of, in a weird way, I'm just getting this really weird feeling. It's almost like you're seeing something differently with this person that you've never saw before. And it opens up your eyes to other things. It kind of helps you see other things differently. Just a different perspective. Like I said with that hangman, seeing things in a different perspective. Feeling like a part of something, but not feeling like you're tied to something. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, it doesn't feel consuming. It doesn't feel like it's like holding you back. It feels like it's, you know, finding someone that you connect with. It's not a feeling of being, like I said, consumed or being held back. It's almost like it's an opening. You know, it's like opening things up. I mean, I see a lot of big changes with this person, and it's not just, you know, a lot of big changes coming in your life, and it's not just this person, but I feel like they're the catalyst. You know, we see new love. And we have the Lovers card as well, so there's a very deep connection. Like I said, it's with this person, being with them doesn't feel like you're being tied down. And I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me, but I hope it makes sense to you. You know, sometimes when we're with people, and the more we're around them, the more we feel like we're getting tied down or suffocated, or we feel like we're being held into one spot. With this person, it's not like that at all. What I mean by the whole different perspective as well, too, I took a media studies course in school, and I remember my teacher used to show us all these old movies, and, you know, he taught us how to pick them apart, you know, how to really see them for what they were meant to be. And ever since that course, which was in high school, which was a few years ago for me, ever since then, I look at things differently. He showed me a way, you know, he introduced a way for us to see things in a different way. And it's almost like once you see it, you can't unsee it. You know, we watch movies like Apocalypse Now and Singing in the Rain, and there was just Wings, the first, you know, motion picture movie. You know, we watch all these really cool movies, and it was just, once he opened my eyes, I couldn't shut them again. So now when I watch movies, I pick them apart. And what it does is it actually shows you how great movies are and how bad movies are. But anyway, but like I said, it's inspiring, you know what I mean? It's something that I would never want to take back. And I feel like that's what I see with this. Like, this person shows you a different perspective. You know, like, what I love about this is, you know, the strength that you have together, the bond that you have together, you know, and that trust, you know, that openness, you know, the ability of being honest with each other. Like I said, I feel like you're both feeling the same way. And I feel like, I mean, I see them making, you know, wanting to take you out. You know, that's where I see this going. I feel like this person's finally going to, you know, like I said, who's going to make the first step? Well, I feel like this person's going to make the first step. You know, they're going to take that step. And like I said, I mean, that hot and cold energy you feel with this person isn't because they don't want to be around you, or they, you know, they're not sure what they, you know, what they're feeling. It's because I feel like it's hard for them to be around you and not know what you're feeling, not knowing what you're wanting. You know, I got two people that feel the same way about each other. And like I said, it's whoever makes the first step, you know, waiting for that first person to make a step. But we are seeing this, like I said, with that Queen of Wands. It's like that energy of, like, you know what you want, so go after it. So, you know, for some of you, maybe you're not willing to wait. You don't want to wait anymore. You don't want to wait for this person to make you an offer. So it's okay to make them an offer. It's okay to initiate. You can either wait or you can initiate. And that rhymes. And I didn't mean for it to, but it did. With this person, like I said, a lot of fire. We got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You know, we have Gemini, Aquarius. We have some Taurus as well. Taurus and Cancer. Scorpio is in there as well. You know, sometimes we meet people, and I've said this before, but it's like, you know that they're going to be, you know, there's something significant about that person. You just know. You just feel it. You can feel it from across the room. You can feel it from a, you know, you just know when you meet them, there's something different about them. There's something special about them. And there's a reason why we think about those people. And there's a reason why we're drawn to that person. And the more we ignore that draw, it doesn't go away. You know, if you've ever been attracted to someone and there's something about them that, you know, when you see them, you just get happy. You just feel that happiness. You know, it just makes your day seeing them. You know, we may not know what the reason is, but there is a reason. You know, there's never not a reason. Now, that reason may be, you know, it may just be a physical attraction, you know, for some people. You know, but I feel like we kind of know, you know? I feel like you kind of know in this thought. Like, the way I try to explain it is, like, anytime I've ever felt like that, which, there's only one real time I felt differently. Like, I knew it was different. When I met Rose, I knew it was different. I was attracted to her, and I thought about her physically. But I also thought much deeper into it. You know, there's plenty of times when I had physical draws to someone, and I thought physically about them. You know, maybe fantasized about them, or maybe had some dreams about them, but they were all physical. So it told me it was a physical connection. You know, that's where it was based. But if you think of someone in more than just a physical way, that just tells you how deep it goes. That's something deeper. Like with Rose, I thought about not only, you know, I'm not going to lie, obviously there were some physical thoughts, but it was deeper than that. You know, I thought about, you know, I had visions of her, me and her together, having kids together, having a future together, living together, you know, just holding her, you know, so it wasn't just a physical thing. So I knew it was something much deeper, you know, and not to say like it happens. Sometimes you see people and you're physically attracted to them and you think about them, but if all you're thinking about is the physical act, if that's all you think about is the physical act, that's more infatuation, you know. That's just my 2 cents. I didn't write any books or take any degrees, so take it for what it's worth. Tell me what you think, you know. Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.